互いの能力を知り連携が取れた。俺もかつての仲間ほどだ。では始めるぞ。
Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I want to talk about the way to farm the Overlord collaboration event. So as always, I am going to make use of the event tracker created by NOT on Reddit. I'll have a link to how you access this event tracker in the video description below. But basically what you have to do as always is you'll have to make a copy of the utility to use it. So if you see a menu that looks like this, you're going to have to click the arrow at the top right to show the menus. And then once the menus are shown, what you can do here is go on the file section and click make a copy. So mine is already a copy, but when you access the event tracker, you'll have to make a brand new copy to be able to make use of this tracker. So once it's been, I guess a copy has been made and you've opened the copy, then you just go into, let's say, the show tracker or stamina and run calculator to see how much resources you need, especially depending on which items you want to get. For example, you can choose not to get the SSR hammers, stuff like that. So you do not have to get everything. Like for me in particular, I might not want the SSR hammers and the SSR the SSR keys, but that's kind of an option for me because I have a lot of those resources. If you are going to farm everything, first you would put in your inventory amount, which should be 54 of each for the first clear of each battles. And then once you've done that, it shows that you need 38 runs of the first, 39 runs of the second, and 41 runs of the third to get enough resources to farm all of the, to purchase all of the items. So it's a pretty straightforward purchase that way. You know, if I check off, let's say, if I check this off to ignore the SSR keys, and I check off the hammers to ignore those, then the stamina run calculator will update accordingly. So it becomes 36 runs of the first, 34 runs of the second, and 34 runs of the third, which is pretty efficient, but I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. And the reason for that is because 38, 39, and 41 runs are actually very easy to get. More on that once I jump into the game. So let's just switch over the view to the game and go over why getting those specific number of runs is so easy. And it's actually linked, quite simply, to continuous battle. So I'm going to demonstrate first for 55A, which has been unlocked, and I'm just going to do a private battle. It's very easy to use up one continuous battle chance. For example, if you simply go into a training ground fight and turn it on, continuous battle, at the end of that fight, one chance will be used up. Alright, so let's click on invite, and there is B-Guy. So let's send him the invite and get this started. I'm doing a continuous battle with B-Guy so that we can auto-farm these fights. So what I'm going to be bringing is, on the left there will be Matthew with attack command, roundabout, and deathmatch. His goal is just wipe out one enemy. Right. On the right side is going to be Licorice, bringing just Demonic Advent and Dark Despair, and Bozel bringing just Black Hole and Seal. The reason for this is because the Vampire Bats and Gargoyles are both flyers, so you don't want to hit them with Earthquake, and you just want Licorice to use Dark Despair to AoE on the first turn. So let's just get started and turn on continuous battle. And what will happen consistently is Bozel starts with a Black Hole, and then Licorice follows with, sometimes she'll Demonic Event, sometimes she'll just Dark Despair right away. 2 AoEs, wipe them. And then Matthew will crush the Cyclops General on the other side. Then player 2's characters will act. Licorice starts with a melee attack of all things, and then Bozel follows up with a single target strike to finish off the Cyclops. It actually works okay. Now, Bozel is going to get hit by 2 characters, taking a whole bunch of damage. now, Bozel will single target down one, and Licorice will single target down the other. And then that just leaves one cavalry enemy for Matthew or Licorice or Bozel to kill. So a quick 2-turn clear, and this will just repeat itself over and over again for the 20, I guess, continuous battle chances, or however many you have. So I'm going to be doing 19 today, right? And then I'll do, I guess, tomorrow I'll do 55B, then the next day I'll do 55C, then I'll rotate back to 55A, then 55B, then 55C. So in 6 days, I'll have the event fully completed. Alright, so now let's display level 55B. And this battle is obviously a different party compared to 55A, but what you want to do is I'm going to have a blood pack Listell to maximize your hit points. So that way my 5-star Listell does enough damage to one-shot this Archer General with her AoE, with Blood Dance. So she's only bringing Blood Dance. The other 2 skills don't matter, you don't even need them, frankly speaking. In the south, I have Egbert with Fireball to one-shot this Infantry General. You can also use Almeda if your Almeda is well built. My Almeda has 694 int, it's not enough. You know, Egbert has 643, which is also very low, but Fireball does additional damage to these heavy infantry, and thus he can one-shot, especially with the Hellfire Archers. Right? If you have Wizards build, you can use them instead. Wizards will do much more damage to heavy infantry. And then Luna is just going to bring Wind God Realm. Right? You do not want to bring an attack skill like Raging Thunder, because if you do, Luna will very well just move next to the enemy and Raging Thunder instead of hitting them. Instead of using Wind God Realm to one-shot. So, if she doesn't have Raging Thunder, she will Wind God Realm, attack, and kill off the Elf General. And then we'll move again, move back, to provide the King's Crown buff to Egbert, so that Egbert can do additional damage and make sure Egbert one-shots. Then Listell does her Blood Dance with the fixed damage to actually wipe out both of these enemies. Helena quickly crushes one enemy here. It can be anyone else as a side note. It's just that B guy has Helena. And then Luna will jump down and crush the Lava Titan. So at this point, it just leaves one enemy, the Bone Dino, on the right side. And that Bone Dino is very quickly killed by my Luna. So, very efficient party for farming this. The 5-star Listell with the Blood Pact with Clutch to just increase her hit points just enough to one-shot both of those enemies. And as long as you have that, this battle is a 1-turn clear. Or sorry, 2-turn clear. 2-turn clear. Nearly 1 turn though. And finally, I'm going to cover level 55C. So let's get started on this. And with 55C, what you want is, you're going to want, in the north, someone who can attack the character on the left with 5 mobility, such as Dieharte. And you're going to want Cherie to wipe out the other 2. You can also use Feraquea if you have her built, because she can maneuver and then attack again to take out the Assassin General, as a side note. Other than that, in the south, I do have Sage of the Trees with just Indomitable and Memories of War. No skills. Okay? There's going to be Cherie here from B-Guy, and also a Feraquea who has Speed Boots, right? So that it can move up 4 tiles to attack. So let's get started. I'm going to turn on Continuous Battle to demonstrate what happens. So, Cherie very quickly takes up the Holy General, acts again, and then wipes out the other character, which is the Hellhounds there. And then Dieharte in the north will wipe out the Assassin General. Once again, can be Feraquea if she's built. Then Sage of the Trees launches an attack on this Lancer General but doesn't kill it. Not killing it is important because Feraquea can maneuver kill it, trigger act again, and then wipe out the Aquatic General. And then that just leaves Cherie to move up all that's left now is it'll take 2 turns because this Langrisser will not kill either target, but they will die to B-Guy's characters afterwards. And this will just repeat 20 times until I'm done with all my clears here. Fairly straightforward fight as well. And so that is the way I'm going to be farming the 3 battles of this event. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful to you. And on that note, Nitro out.